All right, Shalom Boys here. Well, here we go again. 18%. You know what 18% is? It is the largest increase in the history of the United States, or since they've been recording it, of homelessness. You're talking about this is beating out the Great Depression. The first and second Great Depression, in which we're in the third Great Depression. But you have a situation where from this year to last year, there's been an increase of 18% in people that are homeless. Now, we're not talking about homelessness with regards to when you see on the street, because it's a different kind of homelessness as well. But we're not talking about people, the quote unquote bums that you see on the side of the road, panhandling for money, living in tent cities, because we know in this country that tent cities is become the norm now. It's become so much the norm that they don't even talk about it anymore. They don't show it anymore. But if you go in any major city, you can find I'm talking about sprawling thousands of people in these tent cities. We're not talking about those anymore, okay? What we're seeing is the next wave of homelessness. And it is from the working class, the people that all these tech people jobs lay off, because people are just one paycheck away from catastrophe, literal catastrophe. And we're seeing this increase in this country at an exponential rate. But it's not, again, for these people broke down crackheads, this and the third, the usual label of homelessness or the image of homelessness. Now it's people living in their cars. Now it's van life. Now it's camper life. And now it's converting a bus into a home life. Now it's putting up a shack in the woods life. And this is the new face of homelessness in this country. And, I say all this to say, because I've been in this situation personally, is that, we know what the scriptures say about, if a person needs shelter, you shelter them. If a person needs some food, you provide them with some food. We got no problems with that. There's no issue with that whatsoever. However, you got people that are in these situations that are homeless, that are also extremely arrogant and self-centered. And it's sad to see, because these people, they want to live this life. It's amazing. You look at these TikTok videos, right? And you see a man with chains and gold teeth and all this stuff talking about he's just been homeless. So you look at a woman, and this majority of because men don't make these videos more than women do. But you'll see women and their hair is pristine and their nails are done and they have beautiful makeup on, and they're dressed nice and beautiful, and they're talking about they're homeless. It's amazing that people will attempt to keep up their image, their physical image, in spite of their situation. I saw a video of a woman on TikTok talking about she's dating while homeless. If a man did that, you'd be laughed out of town. But this is the situation that we have today, where the homeless population and the newly lamented homeless are extremely arrogant. And let me tell you, if you got some land, if you got some ability to help somebody, you want to make sure that they don't have this spirit, because I've come across it in the past. And it's amazing how these same people will think that they're doing you a favor. It's amazing. It really is amazing. But this is the society that we're living in. This is the path that we're going down, where you think that because somebody has lost their job and is homeless, that would spark some degree of humility in them. And I've come to find that that's simply not the case. They become more arrogant, more narcissistic, more self-centered, more entitled as a direct result of this situation, that you would think that it wouldn't be that way. But it is what it is. So you be mindful and be careful of who you want to quote unquote help in this economy, because a lot of people in this day and age, they're not deserving of it.